Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to tackle the how-to guide. We're going to take it from something that's usually, let's be honest, pretty frustrating and turn it into a tool of absolute clarity. Let's do this.
Oh, we've all been there, right? You're trying to put together some furniture, figure out a new feature on your phone, or maybe just follow a recipe. And the instructions, they might as well be in another language. It's that universal feeling of being completely lost. And that's exactly the problem we're going to solve today.
Right. So anyone can write a guide, but making one that actually works, that's a whole different ballgame. And by the time we're done here, you're going to have the exact blueprint you need to make your instructions clear, to the point, and genuinely helpful.
Okay, so first things first, why should you even care about making a great guide? Because look, it's so much more than just a set of instructions. It's actually a super powerful asset for pretty much any project, team, or business out there. And the impact here it's huge. Just think about it for a second. A really good guide basically acts like 24/7 support, you know? It slashes all those repetitive questions, it helps new people get up to speed way faster and with more confidence. Plus, it makes customers happier because they can find answers themselves, which is what everyone wants these days. And maybe best of all, it shows you know your stuff. It builds trust and makes you the expert. All right, so what's the secret sauce? What do all the great guides have in common? Let's pull back the curtain and look at the essential building blocks that really make them click. Okay, so at its heart, this is what we're building, a simple, step-by-step set of instructions. Now, that sounds super basic, right? But the real magic is all in how you do it. The goal here is to take any process, doesn't matter how complicated, and make it totally understandable for the person reading it.
And listen, these next three things, they're totally non-negotiable. You gotta have them. First up, a logical sequence. I mean, it seems obvious, but your reader has to do step one before they can even think about step two. Next, simple language. Seriously, drop the jargon. Just talk like a normal person. And finally, visuals. You know, a picture, a quick diagram, so often that's going to be way clearer than a block of text ever could be.
Okay, enough theory. Let's get practical. This is it, the step-by-step blueprint for creating a how-to guide that actually makes an impact, right from scratch. So these first three steps, this is all about the prep work. It's the foundation. Before you even write a single word, you have to know who you're writing for. What's their skill level? What do they already know? What do they not know? Then do your homework. Even if you're the world's leading expert, you got to test the process yourself. Make sure it still works. And finally, break the whole thing down into small, actionable steps. Every single one. Okay, foundation set. Now we build. First, create a simple outline. You need an intro, you need to state the goal, then your steps, and maybe a spot for extra resources. Then, the fun part. Bring it to life with visuals. Come on, nobody wants to read a giant wall of text. And finally, and this is so important, get someone else to review it. Have a friend or a coworker actually try to follow your guide. Does it work? If it does, great. It's time to publish and get it out there.
And hey, when we talk about visuals in step 5, they don't have to be some fancy, complicated thing. For example, a super simple table like this one, it can take something kind of complex, like a project plan, and make it instantly easy to understand.
Or how about this? A simple bar chart can be incredibly powerful for showing the impact of what you've created. I mean, imagine showing your team this chart. It's undeniable proof that your guide cut down support tickets by more than half. That's a huge win. Visuals can even help you figure out what to do next. A chart like this, for instance, lets you see what people are asking about most often. So right away, you know what guide to create next. In this case, a guide on login issues should probably be at the top of your list. Okay, so you've got your draft, you followed the blueprint, now it's time for that final polish. These are the quick tips that are going to take your guide from just good to truly great. Okay, this is a great one, and it makes such a big difference. Use an active voice. It sounds technical, but it just means your instructions are more direct. Look at the difference here. The company will launch is so much clearer and punchier than a new product line will be launched by. It's a small change, but it makes your writing way more powerful. Always go for the active voice. All right, let's run through one last quick checklist for that extra polish. 1. Keep it concise. Cut out anything that isn't absolutely necessary. 2. Use formatting, headings, bullet points, break up that text. 3. Proofread like your credibility depends on it, because it does. And 4. Remember that your guide is a living thing. Get feedback from your team, from users, and keep it updated. And that's it. You now have the complete blueprint, everything you need to create guides that are clear, effective, and actually make an impact. So the only question left is, what's the first thing you're going to teach the world?